bit more about your writing style. You're very visual the way you write. You tend to paint some very, very vivid images, not just of the landscape, but also of kind of the sensations, the emotions, and the spirituality as well of the characters. I mean, there's some examples here, and there's probably numerous examples I could refer to, but in here we've got Rick stood beneath the awning of the tent and looked out up at the sky for some inspiration. A fantail of ultra-high clouds was spreading down from the north, and the atmosphere seemed off balance. Cool and dry down from above 1 minute, and warm and moist up from the ground in the next. In the west, the amber sun was being squeezed between the rising granite and the lowering clouds, as though the blue sky, like Rick, was being compressed into a narrow margin. A lot of the, as I say, your writing seems to include that sort of very descriptive stuff. Does that come purely from your imagination? Are you being influenced by the mediums, cinema, for example?
Yeah, I think cinema is a great influence on me, and I think if you examine cinema as it's progressed over the last 30 years, you see stories told quicker and quicker and quicker. I'm a great fan of European cinema. I like films such as Cinema Paradiso by Giuseppe Tornatore and Il Postino, although that's made by an Englishman, and a lot of French cinema. I'm not really talking about the sort of thriller murder parts of it, but I think European cinema gives its films time, and it gives the audience time to see everything that is going on and to get into the story and to see it and to smell it and to taste it. It's not just a brief visual image, they give you a sense of being a part of it. And that's what I wanted to do in Mazzeri. That's why I try to create visual images rather than just write quick, rather cardboard characters. That really doesn't appeal to me. So, sure, it's difficult. Pace is difficult to write. It's difficult to get it perfect all of the time. But you hope you write it in a style which draws the reader in and makes you want to know the characters in it, and therefore makes you want to know what happens to the characters at the end of the story.